All right, what's up, YouTube? So today got five guilty teenagers, convicts, reacting to life sentences, bro. Let's get into it, bro.
This is Shondell Jackson. He's in the Milwaukee County Courthouse at his sentencing for being convicted of murdering a university student.
Dang.
Reportedly, 18-year-old Jackson and his friend were hunting for victims when they saw Potter leave a bar. Nathan Potter, the 21-year-old victim, was a college student at the University
of Milwaukee. He was like a cool dude.
They stalked him, accosted him, and demanded money.
What does accosting mean?
Potter didn't have any cash. Jackson shot him, which killed him.
They stalked him just to take his money?
That Jackson fled the...
So you telling me they stalked him, acousted him, whatever that means, and they just to see if he got money, and they said, oh, he don't got no money, so we're gonna kill him.
Mississippi the day after Potter's murder. Jackson's uncle
don't do no murder,
bro. The police on his whereabouts where he was arrested. When he was on trial, you could see Jackson make gestures towards the victim's family. And when he was escorted out of the courtroom, you could see him smiling at the family. Now, moments before the sentencing, Jackson's mother told the court she first heard about the killing on TV.
When I saw it on the news, I even cried. I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine what that mother is going through. I never had it.
And he got a cool mom too, though.
My son's not a monster. He is not a monster.
Jackson now apologizes for what he has done.
Apologize for my behaviors. Please don't take my life from me.
When the judge announced life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, Jackson has an outburst.
That's crazy.
As the deputies restrain Jackson, you can hear one of Jackson's family members scream to the victim's family. When Jackson is serving life in prison without parole, his friend pleaded guilty to acting as the lookout and was sentenced to 12 years in prison.
Then he just admit? Well, he admit.
This is Jennifer in the Pinellas County Justice Center. At 19 years old, she was arrested on charges of first-degree murder. But this wasn't the first time she grabbed the public's attention. When she was 15 years old, she gained international fame when she developed a case of uncontrollable hiccups. She was initially known as the Hiccup Girl.
Oh, I heard of her.
When her hiccups were cured and the media had no more interest in her until she was arrested. Mee was accused of setting up a robbery with victims she had met online. She had reportedly recruited Lamont Newman, her boyfriend at the time, and another friend, LaRon Rayford, to help rob victims. Mee met up with a 22-year-old man she encountered online. She lured the man to a vacant home, and her two friends robbed and shot the man, which killed him. They got $50 for the robbery and murder. Mee and Rayford all lived together and were arrested within hours of the crime. When Mee had first gone arrested, she was in jail, and she had a phone call with her mother, where she admitted to her involvement, and the conversation ended up being recorded.
This call may be recorded or not. I have a free call from Henry and Inmates at Pinellas County Jail. I got charged number 33.
Why y'all murdering people, bro? Why y'all murdering people?
Who did he go? I didn't do nothing. I was just there at the wrong time at the wrong place. Hello? Hello, Jim. What's going on? I'm in jail. Why are you in jail? Murder first degree. What'd you kill? Nobody. Because I set everything up.
Why are you even tearing up, bro?
A guilty verdict, and Mee was found guilty of first-degree murder.
The jury said that he was guilty of murder in first degree as charged.
And now the judge will hand down the sentence.
Why don't you go to the podium, please? The jury having found you guilty of murder in the first degree, McNee, I will adjudicate you guilty and sentence you to life in prison without parole.
Imagine hearing that, bro. That, oh my God.
You have 30 days to appeal.
Her co-defendants, Rayford and Newman, were also convicted of first-degree felony murder and were sentenced to life in prison.
Dang.
This is Dylan Shoemaker
In a
Buffalo, New York courthouse. He's at his sentencing after being convicted of second-degree murder.
Second degree? What's the difference?
Shoemaker was babysitting his girlfriend's child when she went to work that evening. He was inside a Springville home that he shared with his parents. Later that evening, Shoemaker beat the 23-month-old child, and a result of his injuries, that young child died. Dylan Shoemaker would later be arrested
but that's crazy. I ain't like, you deserve that, bro.
The toddler along
Come on,
with child
bro.
abuse charges.
Mind your own business.
Shoemaker was
Mind your own
reportedly trying to get the
business.
child to
What do you think
stop
it's a school
crying,
threat,
and he never
bro?
wanted to hurt
I would
the
smack
child
that dude,
or
bro.
for him to die.
I'll
But the
smack him, bro.
jurors
Why is he
didn't buy it.
killing babies,
Shoemaker
bro?
was
Come
convicted
on,
of
bro.
second-degree murder. Now, watch
Come
closely
on, bro.
as Shoemaker enters the courtroom. Before he could even get set up behind the defense table, he starts crying and telling everyone how sorry he is.
I didn't mean to kill all the kids. I really didn't. I really think I did. I didn't mean to hurt him.
When Shoemaker was awaiting
They said
his
he
trial,
beat him
he
to
had a
death.
phone call with his mother, and the conversation ended up being recorded. Now, listen to the judge on what Shoemaker said to his mother.
In a phone call to your mother from the holding center, you stated, and I got a quote from the court reporter, I am a 16-year-old blonde. Probably all I have to do is cry in front of the jury.
Wow.
And feel sorry for me.
I can't take back what was done. I wish I could. I'll give my life, Ross.
Shoemaker was later sentenced
I mean,
to
you
the
are gonna lose
maximum
your life.
punishment.
That you be sentenced to an indeterminate term of imprisonment, which will have a maximum of life. The court hereby
Damn, how's it maximum? How many years is life?
55 years.
But that sentence was later modified to 18 years to life.
Dang, 18 years of life.
This is Brandon Spencer in Los Angeles County Superior Court. He was charged with 4
And they got the
counts
waves.
of attempted murder.
4 counts of attempted murder.
On a Halloween night, 19-year-old Spencer attended
Halloween?
a crowded party on the University of Southern California campus.
Oh,
in Los
USC? That's a college I wanna go to.
Gunshots went off, and it was mayhem. Everyone scattered.
Dang.
Some ran in fear, and others hid. Reportedly, Spencer also ran, but he was stopped in a parking lot half a mile away, where he got picked up by the LAPD for questioning. A couple days later, he was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder. 4 people were injured, but fortunately, no one died.
That if you are so intent on killing someone, that you're willing to shoot them, and at the same time open fire into a crowd.
Prosecutors
bro.
argued during the trial
kill
the shooting
people,
was a
bro.
result of
Come
a
on,
feud
man. Just
between
think about the
Spencer
actions,
and
bro.
a rival gang member, and that he was a
Not only
documented
a gang
well-known
member,
gang
bro.
member
Stay out of gangs,
himself.
bro. Stay out the feet, bro.
I made a mistake. I'm not just some gang banging and trying to betray me as.
Spencer maintained his innocence throughout the trial, but the jury didn't agree. Nearly 50 family members and friends packed the courtroom. As the
Dang.
judge read the sentence, sheriff deputies had to restrain Spencer as he banged his head on the defense table.
120.
Reportedly, Brandon was sentenced to 40 years to
Dang,
life for
40?
4 counts of attempted murder.
Wait. He got less? I mean, he got more time than the white people who actually did it? That's racist. I'm calling that out. That's racist.
This
That's
is
racist.
Martise Fuller in Kenosha County, Wisconsin.
Kenosha
On
County,
trial, he
Wisconsin.
was accused of killing his ex-girlfriend and attempting
He
to
killed
kill
his
her.
girlfriend?
Reportedly, 15-year-old Martise Fuller broke into his ex-girlfriend's house armed with a handgun. When his ex-girlfriend was listening to music in her bedroom, she was shot and killed. After hearing gunshots, the mother emerged from her bedroom and came face to face with the shooter, and she was shot twice.
Dang,
The
he
mother
got
would
he killed
survive
two.
the shooting
Oh.
and identify Martise Fuller to the police. Fuller pleaded not guilty, but the jurors disagreed.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
After the jury found Fuller guilty on 3 counts, he showed what appeared to be emotion for the first time on trial. During Fuller's sentencing, he continued to maintain that he is innocent, and moments before he is sent to prison for the rest of his life, he put together a statement for the courtroom.
Judge, Mr. Fuller's prepared a statement that he asked that I read on his behalf. Martise writes, I wanted to write
What is it doing?
this giving
Open?
my sincerest apologies to this family I once shared time and love with. Truthfully, I am sorry about the pain you've all suffered through, but more importantly, the loss of my ex-girlfriend Kaylee, that I loved too. But I have to continue to stand innocent because I am. And I hope
How are you
will
innocent?
eventually
Did you not
see in
kill
your
her or not?
hearts that I am not the person the media has made me out to be.
Now, the judge will deliver the sentence.
I don't have any ability to trust that you will never commit these acts again. So in the interest of protecting the public, acknowledging the seriousness of these acts, the court orders that on count 1 you are sentenced to life in prison without eligibility for extended supervision.
As Fuller is being sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars, it appears he's completely unfazed.
Hey man, that's gonna do it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. That's crazy.